Hello, I'm going to show you some information about tutoring appointments using SARS Anywhere STEM MLC, where you can view scheduled appointment information and its integration with Zoom, where you will host your online tutoring appointments. We will also review the appointment scheduling policies for students, as well as how we are making tutors available for designated appointment shifts. Let's take a quick look at our appointment scheduling policy for students. MiraCosta students can schedule tutoring appointments for each enrolled STEM course depending on tutor availability. You can read through the appointment policies here. Students are able to schedule 2 25-minute appointments at any time for the same course, and they can have a total of 4 25-minute appointments in a calendar week for each enrolled course. They also need to make sure that they cancel their appointments at least 2 hours before the appointment start time. And if they do have a no-show, each student will have 2 excused no-shows per semester. Beginning with the third no-show is when they would not be able to schedule appointments for a 2-week period, but they would still be able to use drop-in and other tutoring opportunities that MiraCosta offers. The easiest way for students to schedule appointments is to go online from our website and sign in with their student ID and schedule an appointment through a system called eSARS that connects to SARS Anywhere. They can also talk to a learning coach or call the center and schedule that way as well. The Sling portion of training has additional detail about shift types in Sling, but we'll do a quick overview in relation to tutoring appointments. I'm going to show you the desktop view of Sling, and I'm going to pretend I'm Connor. Thank you, Connor, for unknowingly volunteering to help me out here. This green shift is Connor's chemistry drop-in shift that he's scheduled for and will work from 2 to 4 p.m. on this date, June 17th. During that time, he will wait for and assist drop-in students at the STEM MLC Zoom drop-in link. Connor also has an opportunity to work additional hours with appointment shifts that are worked if students schedule appointments with him during that time. Those shifts appear in Sling as these golden check SARS for appointments shifts. This means he is listed in SARS Anywhere as available for appointments, but he will only work and be paid for the times where appointments are scheduled and take place. So how do you find out if those appointments are filled? You go to SARS Anywhere. From the STEM and Math Learning Center web pages, you can select 4 tutors and sign into the PortalGuard single sign-on system using your employee username, password, and 2-factor authentication. Since appointment scheduling begins during the second week of the semester, you may not see information in SARS Anywhere until that time. But you will use this drop-down menu to view that you are looking at yourself as the tutor and the location you want to look at and the date you want to look at. You can change locations up here if you do tutor at more than one location. While working remotely, the locations we are using for appointments are STEM OCN and MLC OCN. We are also using Drop-in STEM MLC Online, where we will be tracking our drop-in sessions. You can also select a date, move through the months, or you can select the shortcut for today. Once you make the selection in the drop-down menu, move your cursor away from the drop-down and click off of it in order to refresh the page. Connor works only in the STEM Center, so we are going to look at the STEM OCN location. If you click on the My Grid tab, you can see some different codes listed here in the code column, and over to the right there's a description column that should give you more information. But generally, the gray codes mean that you're not available for appointments. Yellow codes mean you are available, but you either didn't get booked, or maybe there was an appointment there, but it was canceled. White codes are appointments that are scheduled, and when you have these white codes, you can see additional information about the student, their course information, what they're working on, and you can double-click on the appointment to see additional information. Some students may have alerts like this in there. Please be sure that you always click X to close those alerts. Don't ever delete those alerts because we use them for our scheduling needs. You can close the window. You may also see other codes in your schedule, including embedded tutoring assignments or drop-in shifts. For example, Connor's Chem drop-in shift appears here. Viewing your appointment information online can be helpful for you to prepare for topics the student wants to work on. It is also helpful for us for you to communicate if you find any discrepancies, such as you are scheduled to tutor a student in a class that you don't tutor, or you are scheduled for an appointment during a time that Sling does not show that you are scheduled to work. Keep in mind that Sling is your official work schedule and SARS is your official appointment schedule. Let us know if you see something that does not seem correct. You are responsible for checking and knowing when you are working. Appointment information can change same day, or if you leave SARS open on your device, it may not update. So always click refresh or F5 to be sure you are seeing the most current information on the screen. There are some additional navigation buttons down here at the bottom. You can look at a previous day or a next day, and you'll always want to click on the icon here and select Log Out when you're finished. While you should regularly check SARS Anywhere, you can also set up alerts so that you can be notified if you do have appointments. On this cogwheel over here to the right-hand corner, you can click there and go to the SARS chat menu. And these appointment reminder options down here give you the ability to set the number of minutes in advance that you would like to get a notification, whether you want it to appear as a chat, which means you would need to be logged into SARS and it would pop up on your SARS screen only, whether you want to receive an email to your work email account, or whether you want to receive a text message, or you can choose all three of those. If you go to your profile icon showing your account information, you would need to enter your text phone number here if you would like SMS notifications. Be aware that it will let you change your email address, but we require that it remain as your MiraCosta work email address, so do not change it. This would break the Zoom integration with SARS. That's our general overview of SARS Anywhere and Zoom. We will go into more detail about working with your appointments in the next video. Thank you.